you are enough.
Oh, take a selfie. Free fit.
Big round of applause for HR.
Hey friends, it's May. Welcome back to the channel. So the night before London Vet Show, I had to set multiple alarms because yes, your girl has a chronic snooze problem. Let's be real, I didn't have an extensive workout routine like Dr. Bolu, but I managed to make my train on the train. It's dark outside. We were planning our itinerary for the day on the train, and the London Vet Show has a very useful app that you can look and plan the day because there's going to be lots going on.
Hello! We are on our way to
Excellent!
for London Vet Show!
Sorry, is that what you want me to say? Redo it.
Okay, let's try it again, let's try it.
If you're wondering whether London Vet Show is worth it, come along to this vlog and I'll take you with me.
So we are here now in London Vet Show. We've got our tickets, passes, and freebies. Let's go!
We'll go through the exhibits and I'll share 3 main things in this video. So first, we'll look at some new vet things that I came across. We'll also have some interviews with interesting vets doing interesting things online. And also, I'll share the real reason why I was at London Vet Show. Some tips to getting started is planning your day. And obviously, we had a plan, but when we stepped into the exhibition hall, it was so overstimulating and overwhelming. All our plans just flew out the window.
I think it's beautiful.
What I found really inspiring was all the different products and services that people have come up with to help serve our pets better. Also, the interesting stories behind the creation of those things. So I would highly recommend, getting out of your shell and actually speaking to the vendors. They are really friendly and all you have to do is just start by saying hello and then go from there. So after a quick toilet break, and we're back in sharing some interesting things. So Zenvalgo is quite an interesting drug that came out. It's non-insulin and is used to manage feline diabetes, so very, very exciting. In the exhibit itself, they have some lectures that you can attend with your exhibition-only ticket.
So this is the HTVista. It's a tablet with a probe that is attached to it, and it's basically a first-line screening tool for lumps and bumps in dogs. It gives you a very quick result and information how to classify lumps and bumps that you see in clinics, and then you can make a better decision for your patients.
And then we came across Behavet, which is a very useful behavior resource for pet owners.
To Dr. Tom, do you go by Dr. Tom or Tom the vet? I don't know.
Just Tom.
Just Tom. I'm a big fan of Tom's work, spreading behavior knowledge to vets, to clients and everything.
Yeah, so we run probably the biggest behaviour referral clinic in the UK at least. We see about 400 behaviour consultations every single month. It's all done remotely. What we found is we used to do in-person consultations. People used to travel from all over to have consults in the clinic. And what they found is, they'd drive 12 hours, they'd get there, and then the dog would just bark the entire time. They wouldn't be able to hear anything. And so about 8 years ago now, we switched to doing completely online. So 8 years ago, you used to have to explain to people what Zoom was, and now everybody's like, oh, Zoom, I know what Zoom is. And it's just grown and grown, and we help about 400 dogs every single month, from dogs that are reactive to other dogs, to dogs that have separation struggles, to dogs that have resource guarding struggles. Basically, you name it, we see it. I'd say the most common struggle that we see is dogs that are reactive to other dogs. So they have unpredictability around other dogs, they struggle to have good conversations with other dogs, maybe they've snapped at other dogs or just bark and lunge at a distance. And I think the biggest thing that if we could get this information out there, it would make a huge difference, is that that's not going to get better by exposing your dog to more and more dogs. All that's going to happen is they're going to practice that, they're going to find themselves in that situation more and more, and what they're saying is, I don't have the skills to deal with that situation. We've got to teach them the skills, and then they're going to have great conversations. That's not going to be a problem, but that's going to happen at home, that we're going to teach them those skills, rather than through repeated exposure. And there's a lot of information out there that's like, oh, did you not socialise your dog? You need to socialise your dog. So these amazing owners are then going out and repeatedly getting their dog to meet other dogs, and it just goes bad and bad and bad. They go home in tears, and then they're told again, oh, you need to socialise them more, and it's that vicious cycle. Get them out of the situation, teach them the skills that they need, which can be done through reward-based methods, and then they'll be able to have great conversations. Oh, okay, positive message for the veterinary community. opportunity. No, I think there are really exciting things happening in the vet world at the moment, and I love to see that actually the vet world is way more open about these things than they were a few years ago. So like the more that happens, the more we like push the boundaries of what is normal in the vet world, the more we're going to be able to help loads of animals, and that might sometimes mean people stepping out of their comfort zone, but that's a good thing.
How are you feeling about the conference so far?
Thirsty.
Let's go get some things.
As this is the first time I'm at London Vet Show, I was honestly blown away by the types of entertainment they have and the types of freebies they have on. There was definitely a lot of sugar, so brace yourselves. The lunch options were not bad either, and obviously the coffee was free-flowing throughout the whole day.
Lunchtime. Okay, let's go. Ready? Yes. Doesn't matter how you suck it. Well, and on. I don't think this is working out. Took a bit longer.
And then I bumped into Verity from So You Want to Be a Vet.
So we've got Verity and Larissa, who are students from RBC. Vet students. Positive message for the veterinary community.
I think remember why you started.
Yeah.
Keep learning. Keep remembering that passion for learning. That's why we're all here. And I think events like this.
Yeah.
Perfect for that.
Yeah. And you can also find more of Verity's content on
TikTok.
TikTok. What's your handle?
Verity the.
Yeah, Verity. And also the So You Want to Be a Vet.
And So You Want to Be a
podcast.
Vet podcast.
So another exciting reason why I was at Vet Show is so that I could meet incredible vets who I've met online on Instagram and YouTube.
We are both very tired.
So this is
Flagging right now. And we're trying to find. This place is just too big. So top tips is get a map. Get a map. We don't have a map. Great. Okay. If you remember from our video, Alice, say hello.
Hello! It's my first London Vet Show and I love it. Everyone's just on really good form and buzzing. I work for digital practice, we're at the stand right now, so I've just spent the day talking to people. I diversified because I wanted to change and see a bit of progression in my career, whereas I felt I was quite stagnant. And I'm really enjoying it so far. Love the flexibility and it's been a really nice team to join for the first time, yeah.
You can have so many different career directions in the veterinary
What she
industry.
said. Yes, 100%.
And
You can
Alice is
do
a perfect
anything.
example. Oh, and if you catch her blogs about personal finance
Yes.
and things.
Also a personal finance complete nerd. So
Yes,
yeah.
check it out. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Are we going this way?
creator,
Are we going this way? Oh dear. Hey guys, I bumped into these two friendly faces at Vet Show. What are your names?
Johnny.
Harriet. And they are. Is this the right
I'm
way?
one of the vets at Frame and Swift where Mace are practice.
If you checked out our EMS video previous week, is this the right way? I don't know where the steps are.
Left.
Okay, Johnny and Harriet really looked after me and I had lots of fun at Frame and Swift, so definitely go and check out for EMS. Anyway, where are you guys going?
Up the stairs.
So, how are you enjoying mixed life, to be fair?
It's really good.
Yeah, because I feel like most people are branching into specializing smalls or large and things. What do you think?
No, I think there still needs to be lots of mixed practice vets because not everyone can be a specialist.
Exactly, amazing, I love that. And also, last question is positive message for the veterinary community. Can't be that hard. You can make a difference. You can still make a difference. That's what it is.
Make people happy. Make animals better.
I'm an inherently non-positive person.
Okay, realistic message for the future generation.
This is a bit deep. If you can still buy into a veterinary practice if you try quite hard.
Well, there you have it. See you guys. Bye.
Right, see you later.
I actually don't know. Hey guys, so guess who I bumped into the corridor? Like literally, it's Katie for the vet. So if you don't know Katie, then you're probably not on social media because Katie's everywhere on veterinary social media.
Well, thank you so much. And yeah, my name's Katie. I graduated 11 or 12 years ago now, I'm forgetting. But I spent a lot of my time sharing my story on social media, explaining how I got all these achievements externally, but really felt like an imposter and felt like a fraud. When I found the things that really helped me, I started talking more with the people that I worked with the people in the industry. I realised I really wasn't alone, and those conversations escalated. So now, fast forward, I think there's nearly 15,000 on Instagram. There's a total of maybe 20,000 across all the platforms.
my
So
God.
now, in summary, I do everything that I can to support members of the profession, whether that's with coaching, personal development, finances. We've got an awesome survey that's just launched as part of Vet Voices, VSGD, and Vet U. Loads of things.
Lots of things.
And I love what you do. I'm so glad I managed to bump into you.
Thank you so much. So clinical and non-clinical practice. So obviously you've delved in both. And what do you find that's different, or what do you think?
One of the things I would take from one of my very good friends and people that inspires me a lot is Ebony Escalona, where she says it is like our veterinary passport, whether that's a vet nursing qualification or whether that's a vet degree. And we can take that to so many different places, whether that's in a veterinary practice, working at one of the many companies that there are at London Vet Show, or whether that is helping consult, perhaps that's telemedicine. There's tens of thousands of things that we can do. And if you're not doing clinical work, that does not make you lesser in any way. We've just been handed these stereotypes that being a vet is, I don't know, James Herriot, right? Actually, we're in 2023, nearly 2024. There are thousands of things that we can do. So I've worked in both, absolutely. I just bumped into one of the people I used to do a lot of locum work for, and I was saying to her, I really miss clinical practice, right? Because I'm so busy. I have 4 businesses, I'm involved in my partner's business, and I miss it. And she said, you know what, you can come and just do like half a day here and there for us. So I'm going to do that, right? Because I loved finding a way to make clinical practice work for me. And then without even planning it, my career segued into all the things that I do now. And I love it. But I do miss being a vet in practice too. But that does not mean that you're not a vet or not a vet nurse if you don't work in clinical work. It's a science degree, right? A hard science degree. There's loads of stuff you can do with it. Gosh, I had no prep time for this, everybody. I'm going to say you are enough. You, for you, are valuable. Regardless of all the extra letters, regardless of the case outcomes, regardless of what you choose to do in your career, you are valuable for being you. You're worth getting to know, so spend as much time getting to know you as you do on the clinical CPD, and I tell you, it will pay off dividends.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Katie. And it's so amazing to meet you. Oh. Look who I bumped into literally outside. More Vetstagram people.
My name's Emily. I'm a farm vet, so I graduated in 2020, working in like fully farm practice, like at Vet Show with the British Veterinary Association, because I sit on the council for that, which is really fun.
Hi, I'm Janika. I'm Janika the Vet on Instagram. I am a small animal vet locuming in the Midlands at the moment. I'm part of or working with Affinity Futures and representative for Behavet, which is the British Veterinary Diversity and Ethnicity Society, and here getting some content for them as well as getting some of my own content as well.
So this morning I was chairing a load of sessions with the BVA farm stream, which was good. So we chatted about postmortems and then sheep and then calf scour. So nice heavy morning. And then you just waste hours in the exhibition hall wandering around, bumping into people, chatting. I saw Issa earlier from who does BVED stuff as well. It's just got a really nice water bottle from their partners. That was nice. Yeah.
And just candy floss.
Nice.
I haven't got candy floss. And the popcorn. Free food.
And what about yourself?
I've been getting content for Affinity Futures, so they had a session with BVCIS, British Veterinary Chronic Illness Society. So it was part of that session, and then just been mooching around, bumping into people, having a good old chinwag and natter. But we're at the Vetstagram mastermind session at the moment, starting soon.
Yeah. So I started my account during COVID because lockdown, I couldn't really see people and I didn't really have any colleagues. And the amount that I learned from people and the support network I got online was amazing. And I realised how small the world is and the number of people who know other people, which is really lovely. It is a very small bubble that do actually care about each other.
Oh, that is so hard to hear. My story is similar to Emily's. I started my page during COVID as well. Part of it was to act as a bit of a diary for myself because I suffered from imposter syndrome, still do sometimes, and it just was like a diary for me to see how far I've come with the cases and the things that I do at work. But also a big part of it has been inspiring people of colour to join the profession, because the UK vet profession is one of the least diverse professions. Less than 3% of vets and vet nurses identify as BAME. It's a really important cause to me, and through my page I've met so many amazing vets, vet students, vet nurses, admin staff, other people, it's been a really positive environment. I think a lot of people think that there's, the social media sphere can be quite toxic at times, that you shouldn't be putting things out there, especially sort of some of the older vets I feel like have that school of thought, but honestly I've not really experienced any negatives from it. So it's a really positive, loving community, and I feel like everyone's just so lovely and nice. Don't be afraid to speak up, especially as a vet student or as a new graduate vet. I think there are instances in my younger career where I was facing discrimination and I didn't say anything, I kept quiet. And it's not until later on in life that I've realised how damaging this was, not only to me, but to the general vet community. If people don't speak up about discrimination they face or injustices that they have faced, then nothing's really going to change for the future generations. So yeah, that's my piece of advice, is speak up, reach out for help and advice if you're struggling with anything, especially discrimination or injustice.
That's very wise and very, very encouraging.
Wearing grey hairs now.
I feel like you're a big sister to everyone in the community.
Yeah, that's really lovely. I think mine would be certainly for the new grads or vet students on here. When you graduate, it is a lot and it's very hectic and it's very easy to lose track of who you were pre-graduating in pre-vet school and also all of your friends. So however hard it is, try and maintain some life outside of veterinary, and also don't stop talking to your peers and your cohort. And if you're not that close with people at uni, that's fine. Go and find some new people, because whatever you're going through, there will be others going through the same thing. And it feels so much better if someone else can have a moan with you at the same time, and problem shared, problem halved, all of that. So that would be mine.
Okay, oh my god, I bumped into another Vetstagram person! So a bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Ellie, and you can find me as the Positive Vet Nurse on Instagram. I'm all about mental health, neurodiversity, all the inclusion, nice stuff, and positivity as well. So,
Message for the future generation of people in the veterinary community.
always be yourself.
Oh,
Always be yourself.
that is amazing. Couldn't have said it any better, and enjoy the London Vet Show. Bye!
And then it came to 5 p.m, which is the real reason why I was at London Vet Show, is to support Rachel, my mentor, to receive her award.
The vet at St George's Vets in the West Midlands, Rachel has been recognised for hard work in her senior mentoring and coaching role for new graduates. A big round of applause for Rachel Allen.